Hanaki! Did you know that our souls are connected by fate? What do you know? I'm Yuno Hanaki from production Kawaii's Hanamizuki. Hi! Why are you going wah wah wah? Hi. There were enough people asking for, a swimsuit asset, so, ta-da? We'll do a quick fit check, I suppose. This is a free asset that I found on Booth. I apologize if it moves a little wonky. This is the thing I was trying to figure out before. I have, like, fake hair physics and stuff going on, too. Is what it is. But anyway, here's the fit. Here's the fit. And then, bare legs. And there's also toes. Also, there are toes. Is it not rigged? Yeah, no, this isn't one of the rigged ones. I do not have the money to, get a rigged one. Those are pretty expensive. For free? Yeah, for free. It's fine. Anyway, hi. Hello. Okay, welcome to OniMon. Was it already green or did you bonify it? It was already green. The version of it that I found had like a bunch of different like color options. And it was intended to be like, actually rigged by like a professional live 2D rigger. In case somebody wanted to have like a, summer outfit. So all of the parts were like split with the intention of it being rigged by somebody else. Obviously I cannot do that because I am not a rigger. So I just took the PSD. The PSD is free. Or, well, the PNG, I should say. The PNG is free. You had to pay for the PSD. Pretty and pretty stiff. Look. Look. I'm not made of money, okay? This Oni is not made of the ability to get moving assets. I know you guys are spoiled by everybody else who has moving assets, but, like... This is all I can do, okay? If you hate it, I can just go back to my normal outfit. If you'd rather me be rigged, I can go to a normal outfit. You may be green, but you don't got the green. Exactly. But you're green and money is green, and yet I do not have it, so that's the real problem here. Booga booga viva la, you know. I see it. I see. Who dares say no? You know. Just need to say very still. Yeah, extremely still. Maybe you could use your hair, parentheses, green as currency. I don't think people would let me buy things in hair. I think they'd be like, why are you giving me this? It's not like I want to clone you. I guess they could use it to make a green-haired wig, but I don't think green hair is really that common in the market. The market for green wigs is not very large, I would assume. They would if it's your hair? I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. If someone is willing to trade something for your hair, absolutely do not take that deal. Yeah, also true. It's probably not a very good deal if they are willing to take hair for it. Anyway, hi! We have a little bit of a time constraint today because I have a meeting after this. So, we're gonna try and cut off relatively... not like super early, but like... we're gonna try and cut it off at a certain spot. So we got like 2 hours. Yeah, give or take. About 2 hours or so. So hopefully that means that we will have plenty of time for me to learn some fun facts from you guys. Because that's what the point of this stream is. What do you know? I wish to be educated. I did this once before, but basically the idea is that you guys come prepared with fun facts, and I get to learn things. We get to discuss various things that you guys know for once. Because usually I am presenting you with things that I know during these streams. Normally it's things that I know. But I thought that maybe you guys have some things that you want to share, that you know. At least that is the hope. Did you know that Chocolate Rain came out 17 years ago? Oh, goodness. So it's gonna be one of those streams where everyone's just like, did you know that this thing is really, really old? Yes, I did know. I am aware. Every day I feel closer and closer to becoming a boomer. I am not one right now, but we get closer and closer. Did you know that the song Every Step You Take by The Police is composed in rondo form? Really? I didn't know that. Well, I also don't know that song, so of course I wouldn't know. Did you know that the passage of time is inexorable? Yeah, unfortunately the passage of time is not something that one can stop. Did you know our souls are connected by fate? They are not! They are connected by fate. But I suppose depending on who you ask, it could be faith as well. Fun fact, all bowling lanes meant for public use have a house pattern designed to curve all shots towards the center, making it easier to hit the pins regardless of your skill level. Oh! Fascinating. As opposed to private use, where it's harder to use it? Interesting. Just found this out. Starfish have eyes, one on the end of each arm. What? Say psych right now. On each arm? That's a lot of eyes. Also, they're not really visible. Where the heck? The Greek mythology we know is vastly different in more ancient times. Like Poseidon was the chief god of the pantheon, Greek mythology is very much a loose canon. I knew a little bit about that. I mean, I feel like most mythology is just kind of like how humans choose to shape it over time as stories get passed down and such. Did you know they are still alive in the statues? Who's they? That's concerning. Did you know that the Megalodon weighed an estimated 75 tons? Whoa! That's heavy. Public bowling balls can't curve because of how they are made, weight distribution and such. Oh! So they can't curve, and that's why they aim towards the center. And then, if you were playing on a private competitive lane, I guess the balls would curve? Fascinating. They come bearing knowledge of MMO history and fighting games rugged. Woohoo! Sign me up! I love learning stuff. I was actually the ending to a Goosebumps episode. Girl got turned into a statue. Man, Goosebumps. I really liked the Goosebumps Choose Your Own Adventure books, but I also hated them because of all of the times I would get bad endings. There was one time I was trying to read one of them, and like, even though I chose deliberately different choices, it still put me on the same bad ending path, and I was like, what the heck? What do you mean? It was very silly. When you get a personal ball for pros, you not only get the weight and curve customized, but also the holes so they fit perfectly. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Fun fact, different metals have different expansion and contraction rates from change in temperature. I was aware of this. I don't know the specifics of which temperatures, but still. Did you keep your finger on a page and take back your decision? I would bookmark pages that had pivotal choices and then go back. I'd be like, wait, no, go back. Cover stock, the outer shell for the house public balls is plastic, which has pretty low curve potential friction. Naruhodo. I didn't mean it. Yeah, exactly. I didn't mean it. Just kidding. Just kidding. I was just taking a little sneak peek. I actually meant the other way. The city of Troy is a real place. Yes, it was sacked, and there are multiple cities of Troys on top of each other. Huh. The stack of Troy. Did you know if a ball bearing seizes up and destroys the motor, central AC does not work and our replacement can take 2 weeks and Puddle help? Oh no! I'm sorry that you're a Puddle. I hope that you can get your AC fixed soon. Last summer, our AC was broken and we literally could not do anything and it was driving us insane. Luckily, they managed to fix it for us much quicker than like 2 weeks. Because our AC unit had been pretty old when we moved into this box. So when they found out that it was breaking down, they were like, oh, it's because it's old. And then they just like upgraded it and replaced it, thankfully. And now the one that we have has been treating us pretty well. It's running like almost every day though. It's also not like central air, so it's just kind of like a cold air that like blows across the top floor where I am. So Onimama is still suffering. Impressed you could fit an AC inside a box? Well, the box came with the AC, so it's a pretty decently sized box, I suppose. I am just confined to a particular room in the box. Today was an Oni puddle kind of day. It was pretty warm. It was pretty warm today. Yes. But I had water. At dinner, I had a really big milkshake, so I've cooled off a little bit. I've still got water. Anytime appliances like that get replaced, I think of Brave Little Toaster. What if they are real? Well, it was past its prime, that guy. He needed to leave. It was warm here too, but then it decided to thunderstorm. Can you share some, please? I miss the rain. I want the rain back. Well, it was actually supposed to rain a little bit tonight, I think. But, I think that prediction changed. Did you know that for the movie Interstellar, they had to make a whole new graphics engine that allowed light to bend? This was so they could make accurate black holes and wormholes. Oh! I mean, I've heard about Interstellar. I've heard mixed feelings on Interstellar. I either hear people who loved it or people that despised it. But it's cool that they had to, invent a new graphics engine for that. Accurate space depiction. Space simulation? I don't know how you want to look at it. Something like that. It's weird here. When I woke up, it was cold enough for a sweater, but peak heat is at 90 right now. Ugh. Yeah, it's weird. I do feel like the temperature keeps fluctuating. It hasn't... we haven't, like, reached the 90s here. Like, we're mostly, like, kind of, like, a bit lower than that, but... I do agree that it gets kind of chilly at night sometimes. One of my top 3 movies of all time? That's fair. I did have a friend who really, really liked Interstellar. I never watched it, but that's because I'm not really into sci-fi. You guys know that already. Sci-fi is not really one of my genres. Maybe you should watch it one day, you might like it. Okay, here's what I've heard. I've heard that, like, people who are, like, super sticks in the mud about sci-fi tend to not like Interstellar. People who are not sticks in the mud, but also are really into, like, fan-fiction-y type stuff apparently really like Interstellar. Whatever that means. That was how my friend described it anyway. The one that was, like, really into it. Movie tie-in trivia. Twisters, the upcoming sequel to Twister, will not have an F5 tornado. That scale got updated, now it'd be called an EF5. Oh! That's kinda neat. Also, I didn't know they were making a sequel to Twister. Onimama likes Twister. I didn't care for it, but Onimama likes it. I didn't know they were gonna make a sequel. Interesting. Did you know that video games and home movies used to only work on Channel 3? Yes! I did. That one I did know. I had some video games that I could only play if I switched it to Channel 3. People who like deep sci-fi lore like it more? More remake than a sequel. Oh, I see. Remakes and sequels, I feel like people are starting to, I feel like people are starting to confuse the terms more, because sometimes it is a sequel and sometimes it's just a remake that tries to disguise itself as a sequel. It's weird. Dojigiri, Slayer of the Oni Shuten Doji, is among the top 5 prize swords in all of Japan. I wouldn't be surprised, however, as someone who does not like the slaying of Oni, I would never dream of getting the sword. I don't think that the humans should be treating such a sword as a prize, but whatever. Cute Oni swimsuit. Hi, Mamie! I mean, it's not as fancy as some of the swimsuits you gals wear, but it's something. It's something. I figured something out. I did my best. I can let you more. Embarrassing. I feel like this is the arc of the story, like you know, in those like coming of age stories or like dramas or whatever, where the best friend is like dragging her shyer friend to like try on a bunch of swimsuits and stuff to get her to look good. I feel like that's Mimi with all of the assets that she has. I mean, I felt like that a little bit with Nano too, when Nano sent me that one kimono asset. It's just like, these girls are just like, we will dress you up, senpai, and I'm just like, Will you even fit Mimi's size? Hey! Yes. I mean, depends on what part you're talking about. As long as you don't do the classic taking the glasses off stick. Well, I'd have to have glasses by default to begin with. Nano is a hero for that one. Dress Up Senpai, my new favorite anime. I see. The sequel to Dress Up Darling, Dress Up Senpai. Yuno is the new kawaii dress up doll. I don't know if I deserve this position. I don't know if I deserve this position, to be honest with you, but I do appreciate it. Also, she did actually link me the folder. Thank you, Magical Mimi. One of those old Flash dress-up games with Buno. Okay, but those are fun, though. Don't tempt me with a good time. If there was a Yuno Hanaki dress-up game, I would be playing it for 9 hours. Bet. Real. Collab with me when. Let's go shopping. Wah. I mean, that does sound fun. I was trying to look for assets earlier, but all the ones I found were pretty static. I didn't find a lot of the, like, rigged ones. Go ahead and add it to the schedule. Well, I sent you a link. I did see it. I'm very grateful. There's so many. What are all of these? My gosh. There's so many. Dang. Am I going to have to change? I might have to. Not everything's in there yet, but I'm sure more will fit you than me. Don't say that! You'll look good in anything. Don't say that. I do kind of get what you're saying, though. I could tell that a lot of the outfits were built for, certain types. Maybe collecting cute outfits like a bird collects shiny rocks. Ooh, pretty outfit. Ooh, pretty outfit. Ooh, pretty outfit. It is what it is. Oh boy. My Dress Up Oni collab sounds great. Well, I have to find a good time to do it. I'd definitely be down if Mamie is. I would be down if Magical Mamie is. No pressure, though. I'm downloading a folder now.
That's more than I anticipated. Thank you.
Here's your shopping money tier. Thank you, Pira, for the $50. Oh, also, you guys can't see it on this screen because it's cut off, but we did reach the goal last stream to get the voice pack. We will be discussing it maybe near the end of this stream. So you have one free 2-minute voice pack that we'll have to decide a theme for soon. And then if we meet the goals again, for 5 days in a row, you'll get another one. But I'm going to try and pick the theme from you guys today. We can do chat picks the outfits in the end. That's so true. That's so true. Fun fact, free is the best price. This is true. Free $99? Big fan. Going shopping with your Oni voice pack. That could be cute. I could probably work with that. If that ended up actually being something people wanted. I could work with that, potentially. But we're already halfway to the next goal, daily goal. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can buy this voice pack infinity times for that price. Exactly! Dressing room scenario. Okay, okay, okay. Just like we saw yesterday, Nikkei. Oh, so you want one of those? I might have to see if that sort of suggestion would be okay. I might have to run that by management. I think it should be fine. Just because of like the implications, but I think it should be fine. But I'll talk to Sora and make sure that it's all good. So true. We should do little scenarios and voice acting scripts together too. Ah, wait, that would be so cute. We dress up in the themed outfits and then we do like a themed little scripted scenario. Themed little scripted collab. Let's go. I'm so down. That'd be so fun. Mimi, you are a little genius. Everybody's just like, thank you, Magical Mimi. The Damadachi have never been more fed until this moment, I think. That's not true. I feed them pretty regularly. If they try to say that they're starving, they're wrong. Don't let them trick you. Don't believe their lies. I feed them on the regular. Yuno's art senses are very good so far. I have a good sense. I just haven't had the opportunities. The opportunities. I need more of those. So true. You're acting like the little spicy Yuno art never happened. What do you mean? I fed you during that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The feast. The banquet. My flame is about to go out. Yuno, my flame is about to disappear. I'm about to burn out the last wick of the candle. You have to feed me. You have to wear a really pretty outfit asset. Understandable. You have to feed me, Yuno. Yuno! Save us! Yeah, I understand. We'll get there, okay? We'll get there. We're working on it. We're working on it. My dummy grumbly. Only Yuno can save me from this imminent disaster. Save me, Yuno Hanaki, save me. We are literal dying flames every stream that constantly need to be fed. Oh no, not the thirsty little Damadachi. Not like this. Not like this, bro. Yuno serves a well-rounded meal, but then Mamie busts in like a cool aunt who wants cake! That's true. And in some cases, she is probably literally serving cake. I haven't looked at these outfits. I should peek at them. Save us, Yuno one, Kenobi. Yunobi one? I see. Yunobi one? Okay, so this is... Okay. And then this one. And this one. Would be nice if I could see. Oh my gosh, it is very difficult to see these. Okay, it's this one. Okay. Alright, I understand what this one is. And then what the heck is this? I'm going through the folder right now. Live Yuno Hanaki reaction to the things that are in the folder. Ikuzo. Wouldn't Damadachi disappear if the thirst gets quenched? No. You would just be like a stronger, more roaring flame. Nice swimsuit, thank you! Live Yuno Hanaki reaction. Okay, and then this is the... Yeah. Alright, I know what this is. Understandable. All these folder labels. You know Obi-Wan Kenobi, that's true. Kenobi. I don't know why that one's taking me out so much, but it is very funny. Q, you know, going, whoa, hello, whoa! I mean, not so far. I haven't seen anything that's been like that jarring. I've just been peeking around. Peeking and sneaking. Okay, so this is like a... Yeah, okay. What the heck is this? Oh, okay. We know what kind of outfit we need to get you? What the heck? Hello there, General Yunoni. Please. This is the swimsuit holder. If I could learn to click on the right things. Ah, this one. I see. Favorite rapper or band? Good question. No idea. It's hard because Yuno makes the outfits look good, not the other way around. Ma. Okay, would you like me to change into one of the outfits that Mimi sent? As like a preview of how, Dress Up Oni is going to go? Please? Okay. I'm going to have to hide, because I have to do all of the preparation. But in the meantime, keep sharing fun facts, please. Please, share your fun facts as I hide and change. I am changing. Go to the changing room. I am! I'm going. As we speak. Okay. I think I know how to do this. It's been a second since I've done it, but... We have landed on the surface of Venus and taken pictures, have we? I've never seen the Venus pictures. Did you know that Pokemon was based on bug catching? Oh, that does explain a lot. Like the fact that Johto actually had a bug catching contest. I wonder if that was meant to pay homage to where it originally came from. I wouldn't be surprised. Personally. Whoops, wrong folder. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba. Why there's so many bug catchers in the game. So I guess bug was always intended to be the like primary type then, huh? Bug types rise up. Do you know what Star Jelly is? Did you know that nobody has a good explanation for where it comes from? I've heard of Star Jelly. I don't know if I'm entirely sure what it is. Did you know that the Star Wars Starfighter flight sound is a modified Wilhelm scream? I didn't know that at all, and that's hilarious. Did you know that RuneScape's XP curve is very steep? Every 7 levels, the total XP will have accrued doubles. This means that level 92 is the halfway point to level 99. Whoa! Interesting. Fascinating. It's kind of weird to think about 92 being halfway to 99. Right, so I have to do it like this first. Fun fact related to my day job. A common cancer treatment combination comes from dirt bacteria from Italy, a mustard gas-derived compound, and a periwinkle from Madagascar. Hmm. I see. This one, huh? Okay. And then I want to do this. I might be a little wrong, but did you know Manga Day in Japan is held on the author of Astro Boy's birthday because he's considered the father of manga? Really? That's cute! Are you also going to hand us something like Rosanna yesterday? What was I wearing that I could hand you? Hey Damadashi, can you hold the ribbon for me? I had to untie it off my shorts. Thank you! Not the W. Trying to think of a cool fact I know, but a lot of the stuff I know is very not Yuno coded. No, it's okay. The whole point is for me to learn new things, not necessarily things related to stuff I already know and like, you know? So that's fine. The original plan of Pokemon Gold and Silver was to travel to the entirety of Japan instead of just the Johto region. Oh! Well, yeah, it only ended up being, like, Kanto and Johto, right? And then Hoenn was technically meant to be, like, Okinawa-coded-ish. And then, like, everything after that was, like, decidedly not Japan. Just decidedly not Japan at all. Gen 4 is Hokkaido? Kind of. I guess that's true too, because of the snowy area. The cast of Star Wars didn't know Luke and Leia were siblings until they were going to record the third movie. I think I remember hearing about that. I think I remember this information. Oh, I should probably fix a thing. Sorry this is taking so long. This is the fact that I am tech illiterate is not the greatest when it comes to doing this sort of stuff. Ba, 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 ba. Patient little balls of fire. Did you know that Gen 1 and 2 of Pokemon were supposed to be released together? That's why Pokemon like Togepi and Meryl were shown before their gens. Oh! Yeah, that makes sense to me. I noticed that with a lot, because like in the earlier gens, like up till I guess maybe 5, they were often introducing like baby forms in the next game. So I wonder if it was always kind of intended that way. Is this a good spot? I think so. No, I think I messed that up. That's okay, let me fix it. I can fix it still. Let me make my head bigger first. Big head. Today is the anniversary of Gangnam Style? Really? That's so funny. I always kind of liked the song, unironically. I didn't really care that it was a meme. I thought the song was pretty good. It's very catchy. I mean, I think this is okay. Now the real problem is my hair. Well, I guess maybe I could... Can I get away with this? I think I could, actually. Gundam style. Get in the robot. He has another 1 or 2 good songs. There was like one other song. Oh, it was Gentleman. I liked Gentleman a lot too. Gentleman was pretty good. So I think I can start fixing some of these. Oop. Not what I meant to do. I wanted to do this. Yeah. I'm gonna turn this back on. I think this is good. I will do one more check with the rest of my hair. My hair has so many layers. Have you heard of the Burger King Pokeball recall? I have not. Not me personally. Megazords and Power Rangers Super Sentai were inspired by giant robot in Japanese Spider-Man? Oh, interesting. Who is Yuno Hanaka? I am changing. I am still here. I am just changing. I am trying to prepare my modal. The festive Yuno. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. Okay. You guys have probably seen this outfit before on, like, other girls, but it's okay. I guess it's, like, fun because it's on me, you know? Who is Yuno Tanabata? Stop it. You not want to come out here. Let's go to the beach. Beach? Beach? Production kawaii girls are indeed very kawaii. This is true. Are you happy now? I can be full bouncy. Vicky and Judge. Hi. The Puno's lip. You look gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you, Magical Mamie. Something magical about a nice fitting one piece. True. Boop the tummy. No, I'm ticklish there. But yeah, you guys have probably seen people wear this outfit before. I thought about recoloring it, but then I realized it was going to take a really long time to sit here and recolor. Maybe in another stream I will recolor it to be Buno colors, but for now, it's just blue. I was already taking long enough to set it up. We would have been here another, like, 40 minutes of nothing. Haven't seen Buno in it? You keep cards in your little bag? Maybe. It's a mystery. Like that it includes the thigh squish. Yeah! Oh, you can see that it only goes up to the knees. It only goes to about, like, here. But that's okay. It's a cute outfit, though. I like it. It will do. Dang it, it's not for free. Unfortunately, there are no feet, yes. The founder of Pringles had his ashes buried in a Pringles tube. I mean, if you invented it, I don't see why not. Are Pringles tubes that indestructible, though? I feel like that would not work the way that he wants it to. Lost the flowers, though? Yeah. That's the only problem with these outfits, is that I can't, like, put, I can't put my tattoo on. Thigh squish, thigh gap, thigh life. True. Someday, I will be able to, customize these sorts of outfits with my thigh tattoo. I miss my tattoo. I always feel kind of naked without it. Pulling out the purple Crayola marker, not the Crayola! Those are made to not stain! Gone with Oni magic or something? Okay, but if the tattoo is gone, so is the magic. Doesn't quite work like that. Ford Motor Company took its first order today in 1903. 03? Holy crap. That's crazy. That was a lot of time ago. Yeah, of course Ford is old. Most things are, you know. Especially related to, like, motor production. If you remove the horns, you could say this is Buno pre-transformation. I would have to change my eye color back to green, also. I would have to go back to green as well. And then you're right, it would be Buno pre-transformation. Let's not do that. What do you mean? Green-eyed Buno can't hurt you. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Green-eyed Buno can very much hurt you. Nah, she's a human. She can't do much of anything. I can absolutely picture that scene. Yuno in bikini for beach. Dopey MC flails in a room. Yuno is more embarrassed by bare thigh than bikini. What do you mean? My thighs are pretty much bare even in my normal outfit because the kimono is short. I wouldn't be that shy about an exposed thigh. I guess I'd be shy about the fact that the tattoo's not there, but like... that doesn't even happen that often. You look like a completely different Oni with green eyes? I do. Can you imagine that that's the Yuno we could have gotten if they didn't agree to let me change my eye color? Can you believe there is a universe where I was all green all the time? Crazy. The universe. Yuno from another world, indeed. The human Yuno. The booba size is changed with number keys? Realizations. I didn't realize that at all. Mate, I have to figure out which one I need. Why do you know this magical baby? She has to. She needs to be aware. Might as well, you know, test it out. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Might need to change the expression toggles on the OG asset and resave it. Yeah, I think that's what I gotta do, but that's okay, I can do that. Gotta go into the changing room again, sorry. We're going through a transformation sequence. Limits. Guys are so silly. Okay. So then where? Go to here. Tab 9. Oh, it's the numpad. I need to make this... I don't have a numpad. No! My keyboard doesn't have a numpad! Oh. Okay. Same outfit, different Bunos. You mean with the true Bunos? There was a debuff previously, no more. No longer. Did you know that dolphins get high off pufferfish toxins? Really? Fascinating. Haven't they been recorded also passing them around? Dream rotation. That's funny. Okay, that's the... Okay. And then... What the heck is this one? Oh, okay. Did you know Mamie is also cute? I did! Mamie is super cute. Strong agree. Hippos don't really swim, they're just buoyant and push off the bottom of rivers really fast like moonwalkers. That's so cute! Need to go get groceries, but don't worry, we'll shop for Yuno. Have fun grocery shopping! And thank you for the outfits already. I am grateful. Oh, you can change the color of the floaty. Okay, that's what that does. Dolphins are either playing with them or tormenting them, depending on how evil you think dolphins are. True. Dolphins can be pretty evil. At least more evil than people think that they are. Tab 7. Dang it, I keep forgetting numpad. Numpad. Oh, okay. Okay. The sexy opposite one is unicorn. I have to see if she's willing to share with the class on that one. Okay, that gets rid of that part. Okay. Understandable. Oh, okay. Then an extra color. The band Fallout Boy got its name from The Simpsons? Really? Sidekick Fallout Boy. Oh! Did they, like, directly confirm that that's where they got it? Or was that just a coincidence? Because, like, Fallout isn't necessarily tied specifically to The Simpsons, I would think. But what do I know? Alright. so I think now I can go back to this. Simpsons predicted everything ever must be true. I see. Right. Is it because I sized it weird? Hold on. Guess it could be. Double checking to make sure I actually have it right. Okay, I guess this is the size. The size. Let me fix this really quick. Buno accurate size. I tried to fix it to where I think it should be. I hope I did it right. I think this is what she was talking about. Bigger. Bigger. Pretty sure anyway. The size, yeah. The Bunos be Bunoing, yeah. Better proportion too, did you adjust for head size? A little bit. I tried to see if I could get the size closer to, where my proportions normally are. But also when she was talking about Mamie size, she's talking about this. This is the Mamie size one. And then this is the Buno one. Christ. Love both, to be honest. Never do that again. The people are like, Buno, I swear you cannot nerf ever. No nerfing. But yeah, I tried to fix the proportions a little bit so that it'd be more accurate. Kind of feels wrong. We're too used to it now.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Yuno has unlocked a new title. Wow! Thanks, man. Very cool. Thank you for the $20. Oh, Nefarious. You're $30 away from the next goal. Whoopee! Out of curiosity, what's the limit? It's not so much a limit. It's like this is a pre-rigged, like live 2D body. And there's just like there's a toggle to make it flatter. That's all it is. There's not really like a scale to make it bigger, because that would probably mean the artist would have to like draw bigger. We do not accept debuffs in this house. Can't we go through all the toggles? We can, but a lot of them are tied to my normal expressions, so my expressions might look a little bit goofy as we go through them, okay? Just so you're aware. But okay, so let me get you a better shot of me. So you can actually see what's different. Alright, I'll read this fun fact and we'll do the toggles. The most expensive weapon program in World War II was the development of the V-29. The V-29 cost the US government $3 billion in 1940s money. That's $1 billion more than the Manhattan Project. Oh my goodness. That is very pricey. Oh my gosh. In 1940s money too. It's probably crazy. That's why she blushed. Yeah, I blushed because it was tied to my usual toggles. Because it was tied to the numpad originally, but I don't have a numpad. So, yeah. Anyways. Squirt gun! I'm gonna heck you up! I'm ready to fight! Actually fitting. It is! It's kind of funny that the angry expression ended up being tied to the water gun. I will get you. I will beat you up, mark my words. Goofy was originally an old goat? Huh. Weird. I guess it would have made the whole thing about him and Pluto being the same species less weird. Anyways. What color would you want if you got your own adjusted version of that swimsuit? Purple. My pastel purple, ideally. This is like somewhere in between Isla-sama's blue and Ranchan's blue. Which is a nice color and everything, but I would want like my pastel purple. Orpal. But like I said, I didn't have the time to sit here and change all the colors. I could if I wanted to, but it would have taken a really long time. And I didn't want to be off screen forever. Okay, next one. The one that you guys don't want to see. Lilac, lavender, or royal? Probably lilac, more so than lavender. Move on. I see. Okay, next one. Dizzy, and you also change the inner tube color to pink. So you can have a pink inner tube if you want. Pink. And then... I think this one gets rid of something, like, subtle on the outfit. I can't tell what it is, though. Me with my inner tube slowly changes color. This one gets rid of the wrist, like the scrunchies, I guess? I don't know what else I would call them, but like the little wrist accessories. This one gets rid of the, like, skirts that you see more of the side. You can see that the side is done up by strings. Exposed sides. Matches eyes? It sure does. Okay. This one, which I think gets rid of the frill underneath the tummy. So there's no frill there. But it's also sad face. Like she's embarrassed or something. My thing! No frills! Took your frill to get to tummy, that's true. This gets rid of the pouch, and also makes the inner tube orange. And sparkles. And then this one's just tears, I believe. But it also kind of changes the top a bit. It's more like a medium is premium look. This is the more medium. But this is what the people are here for. Tell us your skin routine. Cleanser, lotion. That's about it. I try to not be stinky. I will take my accurate Buno. I am here. As accurate as I can be. Honestly, these could probably be bigger if we wanted them to be more accurate, but we will take this size for now. Medium like D+. Everything these days. Please don't say that in relation to that. Sometimes I use an acid exfoliator too. I try to go a little bit more minimalistic when it's summer, just because I'm going to sweat a lot of it off otherwise. But I do just enough to make sure I get, like, grime off my face and stuff. Cookie Monster's canon name is Sid. Are you pulling my leg? I am pretty sure it is just Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster, real name. Cookie Monster has in fact repeatedly indicated that his name isn't Cookie Monster at all, but rather Sid or Sydney. What? That's insane. I would never think of him as a Sydney. Sid, maybe. Sydney? That's crazy. That article is from March 2024, so it's accurate. What? Sydney? This guy's out here being like Sydney Monster. In the first season, they call him Harry. Yeah, but it seems that more often than not, he refers to himself as Sid or Sydney. Fascinating. Please, Cookie Monster is a nickname. Call me Sydney. Well, it's spelled with an I, which makes it even goofier. S-I-D-N-E-Y. Sydney. And then, of course, Sid is S-I-D. What do you mean by this? That's crazy. I could never picture that of, like, any of the more realistic names he could have been called. Never ever would I have imagined Sydney. Anyway, that is an interesting fun fact. I never would have thought. Hanaki, welcome in. Reese's of the Apocalypse, Ice Age Sid, Toy Story Sid, Sesame Street Sid. Two of those are just lovable, head-empty idiots. One of those is evil. Evil incarnate. I think only one of them could truly bring the apocalypse. Hanaki, welcome in. Cookie Monster is evil, big lore chop. I wouldn't call him evil. But he's probably, like, chaos, at the very least. The Ice Age squirrel would unleash the calamity for a nut and lose it. Well, that's because that's canon. Literally, the implication of the Ice Age movies is that it's because of Scrat's desperate attempts to get that acorn that, like, 90% of the Earth's calamities happened. It's all because one squirrel wanted an acorn and didn't know how to use his little paws to hold it. He was just such a frantic guy that even when he had the acorn in his hands, he just went, and then he dropped it. And then it caused every natural disaster that occurred within human history. He's just like me. I don't know if you want to be just like him, to be honest. No opposable thumbs, but they're supposed to be able to grip the acorn. Hey, think about what you say before you type it again. I see. Naruhodo ne. This isn't the Nikkei stream. We can't get away with that kind of talk here. If I remember right, there was a whole deal that went on buying up the rights for Scrat. Yeah, probably just for Scrat. That makes sense. Scrat's kind of a weirdo. But he was, like, one of the more memorable characters for a reason. People just have a thing for, like, silent comedy, you know? The fact that Scrat barely spoke is one of the reasons why he was probably so interesting to a lot of people who liked the Ice Age movies. Barely spoke. When he did, it was cartoonish noises or screaming. It's like Tom and Jerry style comedy, you know? Where it's like the idea of the comedy is more just like the physical. And like the characters are more so portrayed by their actions. As the Ice Age's poor digits are probably half numb, you try being dexterous at 10 below. He's fine. He's a furry little creature. He's warm. When they were closing down, they made a short where he gets his acorn at last. Really? Oh. That makes me kind of sad, but also kind of happy that at least he finally got the acorn. Congrats, Scrat. 07 little guy. Calvin Graham was the youngest U.S. serviceman to serve during World War II. He was 12 years old when he enlisted in the U.S. Navy. Whoa! 12? Child soldiers. I always thought child soldiers were a bit of an exaggeration. Holy crap. Oof. Tom and Jerry talked once. We don't talk about the movie. Sometimes they let Tom talk. More so than Jerry, though. Jerry doesn't talk nearly as much as Tom occasionally does. Those movies started in 2002. Stop it! I don't want to think about that! I'm fine, actually. I'm good. I'm gonna pretend that that wasn't stated. All good. All good. Tom talks when he's wooing lady cats. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to be able to talk. It's very hard to woo a lady without communication. Morning! Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty okay. Hope you guys are good. The Viridian City gym leader used to be a child with flying types. That's why the early depictions of the Earth badge looked like a feather. Oh! I always kind of wondered about that. I was like, how is that supposed to be the Earth badge? That's clearly a feather. But they, like, kind of repainted it to make it look like a leaf, which I guess was supposed to imply, like, ground. But, like, we already had, like, a grass badge, so what do they mean by this? Anyway, that makes a lot of sense. And a rock gym. That's true. We also had a rock gym where they had the boulder badge. What the frick? I thought it was supposed to look like a grain stalk. Nah, apparently it was originally a feather, so they just recolored it. It was just like, it's green now. All the Japanese Kanto badge names are colors, not things. Well, that's because the whole, like, area is color-themed rather than thing-themed. It's, like, themed after being, like, an artist palette. That's why you start in Palette Town, because, like, you're starting at the center of an artist palette, and then you're experiencing all of these other colors in other places. you know. They found a cave on the moon for the first time ever this morning. Really? That's awesome. What the hell color is palette? No, see, you start at palette because it's an empty palette, and then as you go through each town, you collect colors that you kind of put, like, onto your palette. So then when you come back to Palette Town, you have, like, painted the world in vibrant colors or whatever. It's symbolic, okay? Listen. It's symbolic, okay? Gen 1 is limited by type counts. Fighting gets used twice, and the Dragon Master Lance and Ghost Master Agatha had one evolution line. Yeah, that's fair. They really didn't have a lot of options. So you return to Pallet Town halfway through. Not technically. I'm trying to say, like, in terms of, like, the thematics of a journey. Like, when you go back home to Pallet Town after completing your journey, you now have, like, an artist palette full of colors. That's the symbolism. Just because you go back halfway in order to accomplish something else doesn't mean that's where you're ending the journey. All that color symbolism in the damn game had 4 whole colors. Look! It's symbolism for a reason. You just can't see the literal colors. Go to Cinnabar Island via Pallet Town if you're a coward. All Pokemon professors are named after trees except one. Well, that's a given. If you're looking for, like, fun facts, we should go for things that are a bit more obscure, but I think everybody knows that already. If you play Red and Blue on Super Game Boy to get more colors, it's basically, I guess. I don't know, I never played it on a Super Game Boy myself. Ugh. The dominant computer graphics standard in the early 1980s was CGA, although it had the capability of 16 colors. The vast majority of software ran at 320 by 200 resolution and only 4 colors. Oh, see. It really looks good on Super Game Boy. I mean, I believe it. I always thought that the older Pokemon games managed to look pretty good, considering. And it was ugly! I see. I mean, of course it's going to look ugly to us now when we are spoiled by our current abilities with graphics. And, like, colors and stuff. I didn't think it looked that bad back then. Did you know that before Game Boy Color, there was Color Game Boy, which is still the old monochrome screen? Really? I mean, I guess. I'm guessing it means, like, Color Game Boy, which means that, like, the body of the Game Boy was like, a color, and then the screen itself was just the same old monochrome. Did you know that it has been 274 days since you debuted? Whoa! That's crazy, actually. I did not know that. I didn't think about it like that at all. Whoa! 274 days? It feels like it's been way longer. But it also feels like it's been way shorter. I was looking at my schedule when I was posting it, and I was like, what do you mean it's already halfway through July? There's so much to do, like, all the time, and in my head I'm just like, I feel like I should be rushing more than I am. And yet, what the heck? Less than 100 days to 1 year. You're right, it is less than 100 days, and that's scary! Whoa! I have so much to do! I'm having a crisis now. Man. Pharmacy still uses the system with a core from 84, I think. 8 colors, 3 of which are the green, cyan, magenta trio. Binary is really easy to count when you remember it doubles each new digit. 1000 is 8, 100 is 4, 10 is 2, and 1 is 1. I see. I mean, I'm probably never gonna be able to figure out binary, but I guess it's cool that it has a 1-to-1-ish comparison. Mid-VTuber life crisis. I don't know if reaching a 1 year should be considered a midlife crisis. However, I was thinking in my head the other day that VTubers kind of age like dogs do. Like, you know how 1 human year is like 7 dog years? Or at least that was always what was, like, said. I don't know how true exactly that is. It kind of feels like that's true for VTubers, though. Because a lot of the... I mean, I think everybody in, like, Aonia and Nova More say this kind of thing a lot, but it's like, oh, we've been here for, like, 3 years. We're so old in terms of VTubers. And, like, that's kind of true. So I feel like, a lot of VTubers kind of age like dogs do, where, like, even though we've been around for, like, a year, it's like... it feels like, in terms of, like, age, we've been here way longer. Hamster years, the oldest VTubers in dog would still be like 77, 85. That's true. VTuber life expectancy was like 2 years for the longest. Yeah, for sure. I hope that people will be able to stick around for longer, though. In terms of English VTubers, I'd say that's about average. What, 3? I think it depends. I feel like once you hit 3 years, I mean, like, it's a long time to stay at, like, any particular position. I feel like in creative fields in particular, sometimes there's, like, that itch to want to, like, find something new eventually. And some people hit that around the 2 or 3 year mark. Maybe some can, like, push through it and last longer. But no, it's like, it's a bit rare, I think, in the English-speaking field to make it to 3. VTuber age average is brought down massively by the fact that a lot of people are just getting into it. I don't know if that's true. I think that, like, people have been getting into it for a long time and are just continuing to. However, it's leading to a lot of saturation. In both, like, a good way and a bad way. With COVID, people had more time with VTubing, but then the world kind of restarted. I agree. I do think that, like, once the world went back into motion, it led to a lot of people, at least in, like, the Western-speaking VTuber sphere, I think a lot of them, are the ones who ended up, like, quitting or, like, changing around or what have you. I think. It's a complicated discussion, though. We don't have to get too into the weeds about it. The Wizarding games have tons of influence on JRPG media, such as Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy, even to this day. Even Dungeon Meshi takes heavy influence from it. Wizardy games? What do you mean by Wizardy games? So I'm thinking about Dragon Quest and I'm thinking about Final Fantasy, and I'm just like, Wizardy games? I don't really know what that means. I am not entirely sure what that means. Wizardry. Oh, okay. Did you know that heels were originally made for men? Yes, and I want them to go back to wearing heels. Heels are cool. Heels do really great things for your posture. They make you feel tall. You get to do fun little click, click, clacks when you walk down the hall. No one can resist a good click, click, clack. Wizardry is a series of old DOS RPGs where you have to explore a dungeon and map it yourself. Oh. The only game I've played where I had to map the dungeon myself was Persona Q. And it was only the first Persona Q. I didn't play Q2. Will you clonk clonk clonk? No, it's more like a clop because I sound like a horse. But no, like, heels are nice. The click-click is very nice to listen to. I really like listening to footsteps. It's kind of just like one of those weird things I fixate on when it comes to like listening to stuff. I love listening to footsteps. And I really like the sound of heels on like tile and stuff. Click, click, click. It's good. Everybody likes that feeling. Do you know how to wear heels? Yes, I'm a girl. Of course I know how to wear heels. What kind of question is that? Of course I know how to wear heels. Whether it was against my will or not, that's something to be discussed. But I do know how to wear them. Also, I was in speech and debate. I had to wear heels to look presentable. I switched out of them into flats whenever I was like traveling between rounds, but during the actual round itself, I would wear the heels. I didn't like them, but I do like to wear them, and I did kind of like the sound that they made. I wear them for, like, very limited situations, and that's where I like wearing them. The longer I have to wear them, the more I hate them. King Henry VIII blew up at his funeral? Like, as in, like, the body exploded? No idea. That's crazy. Before tape measures, people would have a stick of wood they knew the distance of to measure things with. So that's kind of like the old school ruler. Makes sense, I suppose. I don't meet girls who wear heels, they look like a pain. You get used to them. If you want to be comfortable in your heels, you have to actually like wear them around the house and get used to like having them on. That's unfortunately the one downside of heels, is you have to get used to wearing them. Otherwise you are going to be uncomfortable when you wear them out for the first time. Because I had to do that with a pair of my heels whenever I was getting ready for like a tournament later in the week. I would have to like wear the heels around the house and I'd be like, ugh, so that I could look confident when I was walking. That's why I wear my flats every other time. And then when I put on the heels for the speech, I'd be like, ah, yes, professional. Clip, clip, clip. It would often mark the stick and get a new one for each project, so the stick would tell the life of a project. Oh, interesting. Again, though, that still just sounds like a ruler. Nothing wrong with that, though. Lovely tomboy in heels. Hating every second of her life, yes. Gotta have that girl strut down for the girl speech. So true. You're right. That is exactly why. Not that I ever really won. Besides, like, my first, like, novice tournament, I never really placed anywhere. I did okay, but more often than not, I would get, like, really good scores, and then one round I would just do terrible, and it would tank my scores from allowing me to progress. If you need to do something 1 or 2 times before you get comfortable with it, I want no part in it. I mean, that's fair. Like I said, that is the one downside of heels, is you have to get used to using them before you can wear them out. A lot of girls make the mistake of like, oh, I'll be fine, but then they go out in their heels for the first time and they have to take them off like 10, 20 minutes in, and they're like, okay, I can't wear this anymore. And that's because you didn't break them in. You have to break in your shoes before you wear them outside. The one round wonder, so true. Did well my debut novice competition. Did mediocre the rest of the time I was on the team. Mediocre, sometimes below mediocre. Whoopee. So cool. High heels were originally invented for men. Yeah, that's the whole reason we're talking about them, because someone else brought up that fact first. But honestly, I want to see more men in heels. They do really good things for your posture. And, you know, guys like to feel tall all the time, right? So, if you want to feel tall, wear heels. And then you can be even taller. And then the bonus is that it's eye candy for me. Skirts were also originally used by men. Yeah! Yeah, this is true too. More men in skirts. Not falling for that one again. Come on! Come on! Not even for me! Dang. I'll fall for that one again a little bit. Kilts? I mean, kilts are also cool, but it's not quite the same thing as a skirt. Yuno wants men in skirts and heels? Not necessarily. I just don't think that clothes necessarily have to be designated to one or the other, you know? Especially because so many of them were originally made for, like, men. And yet suddenly now men are just like, oh, we cannot wear such things. Don't be silly. It is fabric that you can put upon your person. At least to me. It's all about comfort, though, so if you yourself aren't personally comfortable, that's one thing. Likes a man in a short skirt and a long jacket, which fear that combo slaps. Yeah! Good combo. I don't know if I want a skirt simply because you can't kick as easily. Why are you thinking about your ability to kick? Also, I think you would be okay. Lots of people kick in skirts. What are we talking about? Men wearing skirts and heels. Because those things were originally made for men. Always gotta think about your ability to kick. You can still kick ass in a skirt. They only went out of fashion due to being difficult to ride horses in. That's true. Were they? Didn't know that. Yeah! I knew. Modesty shorts are a thing. That's also true. If you're concerned, just wear modesty shorts. Or get like a skort. Skirts went out of style, and it makes me so mad, because I used to love skirts when I was younger, but that's because I'm a tomboy. But skirts were so kick-ass, because it was like the skirt vibe, and then it covers the like little shorts, but then whenever you kick up in the skirt, you've got shorts on. And it's awesome! You also still want overalls too. Yes, I love overalls. I love overalls. Have I told you guys that Onimama calls overalls, like, bibs? I think that might be an actual, like, slang term for them, but she calls them, like, my baby bibs. And I'm just like, I don't look like a baby! Overalls are cute! She is so mean to me. But no, I love overalls. They're so comfy. I like suspenders too. Oh, I love suspenders. Sorry. I got really excited about suspenders just then. Suspenders, my beloved. Overalls, suspenders. The universe has a color. The color is called Cosmic Latte and is a beige. You discover this by averaging all the light coming from every galaxy. Oh, interesting. I feel like I've heard this before, and I feel like I've seen a similar color before. We all should bring overalls back? Correct. Damanashi, if I ever give you a humanoid form, it's probably wearing either overalls or suspenders. Actually, more likely suspenders. Overalls plus suspenders plus heels plus skirt plus washing up dishes equals Yuno street guy. That is a very weird combination on one individual. That is not true. There would have to be, like, certain combinations of those mixed up. You're right about having somebody to wash my dishes, though. And heels, don't forget the heels. True. The other day I was thinking about what I was I was thinking about what I maybe wanted to do for my points outfit if when I earn it. And I was thinking about a suspender skirt. So it's very funny that we're bringing up overalls and suspenders right now. Because I was just thinking about this. Suspender skirt. I have ideas for like the theme of the outfit as well, but I'm not going to share that in case this ends up actually going. What does that look like? No! I'm not sharing anything! In case this ends up actually going through, I'm not sharing anything, because that would be a leak. I'm just telling you I was thinking about it. That's how we reached the 5-day goal. We did! We did reach it yesterday. We still have to discuss what the voice pack you guys want is going to be. It kind of seems like we're leaning towards a dressing room scenario, though. If everyone's down for dressing room, I might just go for dressing room. But I do still have to bring it up with management to make sure that it's okay. Did you know Fax voice pack? It's just a 2-minute long recording of me going, did you know? And then I tell you a random fun fact that's like either super elementary or like extremely obscure. Can only save that for the next one. Because now if we meet the goal another 5 times in a row, you get another voice pack. For now though, I think enough people were excited about dressing room that I'm probably going to choose dressing room. Random fact, pirates actually don't have a missing eye. The eye patch is for the sea eye. The sea eye? My only guess is that it's because you do usually have to close one eye if you want to, like, look through a telescope or, like, concentrate on something in the distance. I don't know what sea eye is. Orichalcum, a metal mentioned as being found from Atlantis worth second to gold, has been discovered a few years ago. It's really just a type of brass. Oh, I think I've heard of orichalcum. I've definitely heard the word before. I didn't realize it was from Atlantis, though. Perfectly maxed night vision. The covered eye is maxed out for light detection. Oh! That was because the bellow parts of the ship were so dark they used to have one eye trained for dark and one for light? Really? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Yippee! New facts! I love learning things! If you played Kingdom Hearts, you know Orichalcum? That might be where I heard it. I think Mythbusters did an episode about the eye patch thing and proved it worked. Oh, that's kind of cool. Chainsaws were originally invented to assist in childbirth? Oh no. That's scary. I don't know how I feel about it being a chainsaw. Ooh. I get why, though. Like, I can definitely understand why, but still. Since sails are white at night, it helps lookouts to see them on the horizon in the moonlight on open water. Oh! Probably a small handsaw. Then why would you word it as chainsaws? That's clickbait. My brain's gonna think about the big chainsaw. But oh, that's cool. I like learning stuff about pirates. I was always kind of into, like, pirate and, like, sailing books as, a kid. I really liked those. I read a lot of books where, girls would, like, sneak onto ships and then become pirates. I liked those. I liked those a lot. It was a chainsaw, just not a fuel-powered one. See, that's clickbait, though. You're literally admitting to the fact that you used the term chainsaw to elicit a certain response. Now imagine Chainsaw Man assisting in childbirth. Oh no. I think Chainsaw Man would have a panic attack. Vampires comes to mind as a book. I never read that one. I don't remember the name of the books that I read, but there were like 1 or 2 books that were specifically about like girls sneaking onto ships and becoming like sailors and or pirates that I remembered really liking. It was just kind of a vibe, I guess.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Pirate Yuno wants to find the One Piece before Kaya. I'm not looking for the One Piece. I just want to go sailing. I like boats. Did you know our souls are connected by Great British Pounds? Thank you, Great British Pounds for $12.97. Thank you. So close. I've tested the eye patch, it works. You have to close the uncovered eye I found because the different eye is split and give me double vision. Brain couldn't compensate the difference in light level. Have you ever sailed or been on a boat before? Yes, I have been on a boat before. Not like a sailboat, but I have been on boats before. I like them a lot. I don't get seasick. I also don't usually get motion sick in like a car or anything. I'm pretty good like that. Because I'm the kind of person who can, like, read a book in a car and be fine. So, I don't really get motion sick. And thus I don't get seasick.
Thank you so much.
Fun fact, did you know? I did not know, but thank you! This means that we have hit the goal. Thank you, Nathan. We hit the goal. We're on our way to the next pack. Built specifically to read books. This is true. I think I was, like, born for the sole purpose of reading. That is, like, my skill. Reading exclusive. Blessed by swimsuit, you know? Hi! We skipped the nice number. That's so true. I forgot to mention it. Double nice. Look at the July goal. It's double nice still. Double nice! You know, min-maxed on reading books. Yes. I genuinely, truly did. You know the amount of times when I was a kid where I would choose to not get candy in favor of getting a book? That literally happened all the time. That literally happened all the time. If I could choose between candy and a book, I would choose the book in a heartbeat. Didn't see the month goal. Yeah, the month goal has it. Nerd puppies. Shut up. We already know I'm a nerd. I can't help it. But no, I loved reading. What were we saying? Right. So, anyway, I have been on boats before, and I do quite like them because I don't get seasick. It's been a while since I was on a boat, though. I can't remember the last time. Maybe... Oh yeah, I think it was a long time ago. I'm thinking like middle school, maybe? It's been a while. But I want to go on a boat again. 69 cents. You know what that means. I would have enough money for chicken nugget. Another classic old Buno Banaki pre-debut short that just referenced an old Vine. This bird went extinct because of tortoise fat? Oh, do you mean the dodo? Interesting. I didn't know it was because of tortoise fat. I thought it was for other reasons. I feel too nauseous to even consider going on a boat again. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I feel bad for people who get motion sickness, genuinely, or like seasickness. But that's never been me. I'm always really good on cars, I'm always really good on like trains and buses. I'm really good on boats. I've never left Onigashima ever since I was banished, so I don't know what I would be like on a plane. But I assume I wouldn't get flight sickness. Probably. Because I don't really mind heights all that much, so I think I'd be okay. Good on all transportation, and I like roller coasters. I shake your hand. I want to ride roller coasters with people. Please, I want a roller coaster. If Production Kawaii ever all has like a big meetup and we're near an amusement park, I'm going to make somebody ride a roller coaster with me. I don't know who, but I want to ride roller coasters. I want to ride the coasters. Fun fact, Yuno has the strongest inner ears in the universe. She has never once been dizzy. Well, that's not true. I do get dizzy sometimes, but I think I just have a strong, sense of equilibrium, maybe? Because I'm able to, like, calm down from being dizzy, too. Like, if I go on rides that spin a lot, those also don't make me nauseous. You know, at Universal Studios? Universal! It's time to go to Universal. I will do the Universal vlogs. Let's freaking go. Considering most of your company companions have the motion sickness, good luck. Aw, man. Aw, man. Dang it. Fine. I mean, okay. I know I just said I wanted to go on rides with some of the kawaii girls if anybody felt like they could, but if it's true that, like, nobody can, honestly, single riders get the better deals and lines anyway, so, see you guys later. Peace out! I can get onto the ride faster this way! Ain't nobody gonna hold me back! Nene is fine on boats? Oh, then I'll go on a boat ride with Nene. Would you like a list of VTubers that like roller coasters? Good luck finding one. It's just gonna be me. We need one. Yuno's just like, me! Pick me! I'll go! I'm a single rider! Me, please! VTuber roller coaster collab? What does that even mean? That would be, like, impossible to stream. Are you crazy? Roller coaster off collab. Honestly, that would be so fun. I would love to be able to go to an amusement park with some VTubers and talk about the roller coasters we go on. ASMR roleplay, Yuno is the only one that doesn't get sick and takes care of you. Yuno nurses you through your motion sickness even though she really wants to go on the roller coaster. Silly. But could be pretty funny. Oh man. I miss amusement parks so much. We're at like peak season for them. Usually whenever I would go, it would be during like this period. Like of July. Man. We found the new voice pack? No. I'm gonna do the dressing room one first, because that was what we decided first. Assuming I get approved. But I probably will. There might just be limitations on what I can suggest. If you want the next voice pack to be something related to the motion sickness in like amusement parks, you guys are gonna have to meet the goal 4 more times. I don't know if I'd rather hear that or, you know, berate them for being too weak. Why can't it be both? I could do the first part where I'm nursing you, and then I could berate you for being weak. Did you know they made she shorter than Charlotte on the official 3D live concert poster and shorter on the actual 3D models? I noticed that. I didn't realize that Icho was meant to be that short. She was so tiny. The boat coaster combo is Cedar Point. Coasters in the park day 1. Day 2, take the ferry to Kelly's Island and Put in Bay for some island relaxing and history nerding. Oh, what? That sounds so fun. I would love that. That sounds like an ideal weekend, to be honest with you. If it doesn't get approved, you could do a going shopping one instead. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. If they don't approve dressing room, then I would just choose going shopping. What if we just always meet the goal, you know, voice packs for life? Basically, that's kind of why it's here. Because it means that I'm getting consistent donations. You know? Like, it's here to, like, encourage the consistent donating. To be transparent, you know? So if it does happen, like, forever, that does mean you guys just get free voice packs added to the Patreon rather regularly. On top of the ones that I'm already going to be putting up there for money. It's like a reward, you know? Charlotte used her Dampier magic to not be the shortest one for the day. Okay, but why did she have to curse Icho? Of everybody to curse, why was it Icho? I feel like she would have sooner cursed somebody in Ionia. But fair enough, I guess. For boat, you have to do it enough to stop getting seasick. That's true. That's why there's a whole thing about sea legs. There's a whole thing about getting your sea legs. Senpai tax.
Icho, you must pay to me the Kohai tax. Get small.
And she is just like, no, I don't want to be small. And she's forced to become tiny. Real. Also, Daniel Smith, thank you for the $5. The donuts or donos must flow. Honestly, I could go for some donuts right now. I wish there was a place near me that had, like, fancy donuts. Most of the places where I can get donuts are, like, chains. And they're not always that good. But I kind of want, like, fancy donuts. Like, fancy, definitely too expensive for donuts. What's your favorite kind of donut? I really like maple donuts. You're twisting my arm here. I really like maple donuts. Maple frosted. I also like, maple cream sticks. Those are really good. As long as it's got, like, maple icing. I also like, brownie batter donuts. I like, cheesecake donuts. I like, normal chocolate donuts, like chocolate cake donuts. Those are good. I like donuts that are more yeast flavored than, like, cake flavored a lot of the time. Wasn't aware maple was a donut flavor. It can be. I try to go for maple frosted, more so. Some people like maple bacon. I don't mind maple bacon. I think I prefer just plain maple, though. Cheesecake donut sounds fantastic. I love cheesecake flavored stuff. If there's an option to get something with, like, a cheesecake flavor or, like, a cheesecake filling or whatever, I will choose it in a heartbeat. It's so good. It's so good. Yum, 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 yum. But I want, like, a fancy donut. Oh, I like red velvet donuts a lot, too. Red velvet is good. I think I already asked this and forgot. Ironically, I did just mention red velvets. There you go. Have you tried cheesecake flavored cheesecake? Well, yes. I should hope that I have. I should hope so. But yes, I have. Delicious. Red velvet cake, never had it in a donut. It's really good, especially if it's like a glazed donut, not frosted. I find that sometimes red velvet is a bit too sweet if it's also frosted with something, but if it's like a red velvet glazed donut, so good. So good. Yummy. We need to stop talking about it though. I'm gonna be craving donuts. And I can't get them! I can't get donuts! But I want them. But I need them. Maybe I'll have to look and see if there's any that have sprung up in Onigashima since the last time I looked. Because last time that was how I found the fancy cookies, and the fancy cookies were really good. But, I found those because I've been trying to find fancy donuts. Carbs, carbs, deep fried carbs. As my stomach is just like, yes, please give us all of the carbohydrates. My favorite donuts are the quick-made ones you get down the seaside. What? You can get them down by the sea? That sounds like a dream come true. I want that. I wish that were me. If bad for you, why delicious? So true. If bad, why yummy? If bad, why good? Seaside town. Okay, but it's still so cute. I love seaside towns. Yummy donuts that you could then take down to the seaside. From the seaside town, it's over. I would be doing that every day of my life. Every morning, I would be one of the first ones into that shop to get donuts, and I would take them to the beach, and I would look at the water and eat donut, and I would truly be my happiest. I don't care if donut bad. It tastes good. I would be at peace for real, for real. I think I just found my dream retirement plan. My housemates and several other bits I know are adamant that curry and fries are good. I'm not sold. No, it's good. That's common in terms of, like, Indian preparation. I can say this, but I had a friend, whose family was, who, like, made Indian food. Like, their family made Indian food a lot. And they made this, like, lamb curry that was served with, I don't remember what the word for it is. I would butcher the language even if I did remember. But it was served with, like, these little, like, potato discs. These, like, fried potato discs. And it was, like, lamb curry with these little potato discs. And it was so good. It genuinely is, like, a good combination. Because, I mean, you know, it's basically the same thing as, like, having curry with rice. It's just swapping out the carbohydrate. Instead of rice, it's just potatoes. Only thing missing is a book. Don't taunt me with a good time. One of the last times I went to the beach, which was like a couple years ago at this point. One of the last times I went to the beach, I had a book that I was reading there, and I was like, I was so happy reading by the water. Our room had an ocean view, so I was like sitting on the balcony, like reading a book, looking out at the ocean. Take me back! I want to go back so bad. Obviously, I didn't have much time this summer because we've been busy. We've been cooking. But man, I wish I could go back. Did that last week. I'm glad. I'm glad that you got the chance to enjoy it. I wish that I could go do that. It's a bit difficult where I'm at in Onigashima, but yeah. All the time in the kitchen, no time for the beach. Yeah, no time. Why book on beach when book on home is quieter? But, like, beach has, like, the sound of the ocean waves. And, like, the warm breeze. And, like, the salty air. And, like, the warm sun. And, like, the vibes. The vibes are different. As much as it's nice to read a book at home, I have been at home for way too long. I need to go outside. I need to touch grass so bad. You have YouTube and a fan and a light? No. I can't have YouTube on when I'm reading. I have to read relatively in silence. But like the natural noises, peak. And like I get having a fan and like having the like light in the room is also good, but like you'd have sunlight if you read by the ocean. Anyway, I'm not gonna argue about this. I know that I am right. At least for my own preferences. I will get to travel again someday. For now, though, I just chill. I just chill inside, as it is. People who think you could recreate beach ambiance just don't go to the beach enough. I mean, I get where they're coming from. There was a period of time where I would listen to, like, ocean wave ambiance, like, on YouTube and other, like, white noise generators, but it really doesn't do the same thing as going to the beach. I can confirm this. It just does not work the same way. I wish that it did, but it's not the same. Seeing it on a screen and being there are completely different experiences. Exactly. You get it. Google's motto is "Don't be evil." I thought they changed it. I thought they changed it to something else. Yeah, as of, okay, that was meant to be an April Fool's, like, shit post. They took that motto down, that's what I was saying. I guess they didn't fully change it, they just took it down then. That's fair. Yeah, it says that it's the former motto. Following Google's corporate restructuring in October 2015, Alphabet took "Do the Right Thing" as its motto. The original motto was retained in Google's Code of Conduct. Between April 21st and May 4th of 2018, the motto was removed from the Code of Conduct's preface and retained in its last sentence. So they really did just, like, get rid of it. They got rid of it. It's only mentioned near the end. So he can be evil now? Oh no! Why are all of you like, yippee! Evil's back on the menu! You can be a little evil if you want, I guess. Whoopee! I wonder why they removed it. Interesting. Yeah, so interesting. Did you know that Microsoft removed the colors from the Windows logo and have it as their corporate logo colors instead? Yeah. No, that makes sense. Because, like, on my hotbar, it's just the 4 white squares. They got rid of the colors. There are no colors. I think I noticed that during my knocks on wood on my blue screens as well. Would you still love us if we were evil? Would you guys still love me if I was evil? Not that I'm evil or anything. That will determine if I can love you when you are evil. Not that I am evil. But, like, if I was. 2 Too many of you were like, yes, in a heartbeat. I see. Majority yeses. I see. Then yeah, I'd love you guys if you were a little bit evil. You were just a little bit evil as a little treat. So there's your answer. Puts the empty milk carton back in the fridge. No! Wow, that is evil. That's diabolical, even. Not the empty milk carton. No way! Yeah, I'm a bad boy. I'm a rebel. No! Put the milk! I need that! Dang it. Now I'm gonna have to go buy milk. Does that mean I can put a Greek question mark in someone's code instead of a semicolon? Sure. I don't see why not. We actually take candy from the baby. No! You have to give the candy back to the baby! You have to give it back! Give it back to the baby. I just did that to myself with the pitcher for water curse 1 hour ago. Me. I have that problem with the pitcher too. I forget every time, or like I leave like a little bit, and I'm just like, oh, that's plenty, and then I like put it in, and then like a couple hours later, I go to get more water, and it's only enough for like a little bit in my cup, and I'm just like, dang it, pass Buno. The repercussions of my actions, because now I have to wait even longer for the new water to filter, and I get really mad. Taking candy from a Yuno. No! Not my candy! We may be evil, but we still return the shopping cart. We're evil, not uncivilized. True. True. Be respectful with your shopping cart. At the very least, put it in the designated spot. You don't have to walk it all the way back if you don't have the time, but put it in the spot where it needs to go. Because otherwise, it's just going to be annoying for those workers whose job it is to like round up all the carts. This is true. Evil with standards. Evil with decorum. Return the shopping cart, but make sure the one with the bum wheel is always in front. No! A nightmare! Minor evil deeds. So true. The Lakos are strictly for overworked fathers. Not the overworked fathers! They're already working so hard! It's gonna hurt them. Alignment, lesser evil. Evil with decorum. True. Okay, well, I did promise we'd be here about 2 hours, and it's a little over 2 hours, so I think this is a good place to start wrapping up so I can prep for the meeting. Tomorrow, we are doing a shorts stream. We haven't done one of those in a while. But we're doing a shorts stream. It will be, Nikkei voice acting. It's gonna be me going through the Bond stories, because those are not voiced. We will be picking out characters for me to voice. And I will voice their Bond stories for you guys. It'll really only work with the characters that I have. So we'll be doing it based on the characters that I have pulled. And the ones that are, like, maxed out in terms of Bond. I have to work on that. There's some Nikkei that I have to work on maxing Bond for, but I hope you look forward to it. Thank you guys for teaching me so many fun things. I really did feel like I learned a lot. Thank you, thank you. I appreciated all of the facts. Did you know we had fun this stream? You did? Well, that's all that matters to me. In the end, as long as you guys are having fun and are happy, then that is more than enough. Tell us one of the things you learned today. That Cookie Monster's name is Sydney, but he often refers to himself as Sid, and that's still insane, I think, and it's probably going to be one of the facts that sticks in my head the most. Also, that I really want donuts. Anyway, thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with me. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone, and until I see you again, Yunotsu!